thoughts on that main event? What did you make of it? Is the right winner in your opinion?
I believe so. I believe the right winner for sure. Look, it could either win a draw or Bivol. And I'm happy with the decision. And I look forward to seeing His Excellency see what he does next.
If you compare with the statistic, yes, me, but I don't think so.
I have to ask about yourself. He talks about Alcatraz. Yes. You're going to see you headlining in Alcatraz?
Absolutely.
Beterbiev and Bivol are scheduled to meet once again for the 4 major light heavyweight titles on February 22nd in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Their previous bout was a closely contested affair, with Beterbiev emerging victorious.
Yeah, of course. Because he's a champion. He has something to offer me. He's a
Unified super middleweight champion Canelo recently shared his perspective on the upcoming rematch during an interview with
Bivol maybe, just to get the rematch. Bivol maybe.
Bivol is one of the guys.
If Canelo chooses to move back up to light heavyweight, a potential rematch with Bivol could be on the horizon. When asked about the upcoming Beterbiev versus Bivol rematch, David Benavidez shared his thoughts, saying, "To be honest, I would pick Bivol because he already beat Canelo." He went on to add that if he were to defeat Bivol, it would strengthen his case as the better fighter compared to Canelo.
Punches to break this wall. I was throwing it to target, because with guys like him trying to break the wall, you could be catching the trap.
Benavidez also commented, "I know Bivol well, we sparred a lot and he's a great fighter. I'd love to face him." A win over Bivol could pave the way for Canelo to face Benavidez next. In a separate interview, Benavidez stated that he believes Canelo would be an easier opponent than Bivol.
If I'm being 100% honest with you, the only thing that the Canelo fight brings to me is money. You know, it's not all about money. I want the respect from the fans. I know a fight with Canelo Alvarez is way easier than Bivol, because Bivol is the one that beat Canelo Alvarez. So now I'm interested.
Benavidez remarked, "The only thing the Canelo fight brings me is money. I know fighting Canelo is easier than Bivol because Bivol already beat him." He also noted that Beterbiev, who's getting older, trains intensely with heavy weights, which could be impacting his speed and agility.
Interested in beating Bivol. You know what I mean? That's what I'm more interested in. I'm interested in going up there, winning all the titles, and winning the respect from the people.
Did you score Bivol won?
I thought Bivol won. I thought Bivol won.
Benavides stated his chances of beating Bivol are getting slimmer, but I don't want to say what those men can or can't do. In a conversation with Shazid, the newly crowned WBC interim light heavyweight champion and first in line for a shot at the winner, Benavides offered his analysis of the fight. He drew on his experience sparring with Bivol and facing former Beterbiev opponent Alexander
Bivol is a great boxer and he has punching power. And then Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. You know, I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights. And in boxing, when you do too much weights like that, that's when...
In an unexpected turn, Bivol, who has only one stoppage in his last 10 fights, discussed the potential for a knockout. They're both extremely talented but very different fighters, he explained. Bivol is a boxer. He moves a lot but stays solid. Beterbiev is like a train. He just keeps coming, taking shots to give shots.
And Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. You know, I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights. And in boxing, when you do too much weights like that, that's when you start to break down more. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards it.
Do you think he does?
I think so. He got the ability to do it. You know, Beterbiev is a really strong fighter. It's going to be hard, but he can do it.
Did you feel that your power hand was as effective as you wanted it to be? Or was it like banging on an anvil?
He's like a wall, to be honest. I didn't throw my...
Then what about Beterbiev? Yeah, what about Beterbiev?
He's 40, I think.
Okay.
He's 40, yeah.
He's going to win that fight. Easy. He might stop him. Easy. I'm making a bet.
Easy,
I don't think easy. I do have him beaten.
If you can't land, man, that is a boxer. God, dog, he can box.
Artur Beterbiev is going to take a lot of